real reason you can't leave corporate is not what you think. You're not stuck because you can't leave. You're stuck because your brain is protecting a version of your life that no longer fits you. And until you learn how to challenge that, you'll keep choosing what feels safe over what's actually right. In my last video, I talked about the truth about corporate careers that no one tells women. But here's the deeper layer. Even when you see the truth, why do you still stay? Why do you keep choosing something that you already know isn't for you? This is where most women get stuck. Not in their circumstances, but in their thinking. Hi, my name is Catherine, founder of Breakout Life Coaching and Consulting. I help women who are overwhelmed, burnt out, or simply want something different to start an online business using the skills and life experience they already have while they still are on a job and having the option to choose something different by building an online business. Your brain is wired to keep you safe, not fulfilled. That's the way we were made. Your brain's job is not to make you happy. It is to keep you alive and safe. That is why you look both ways when you cross the street. That is why you know when you see a stove that is hot, you don't put your hand there. So when you start thinking about leaving, it flags it as a threat. Not because it's wrong, but because it's unfamiliar. Just because something feels scary doesn't mean it's unsafe. Sometimes it just means it's new. You're believing thoughts that feel true, but they really aren't facts, such as, I can't leave, it's too late, I don't know how. Those aren't facts. Those are a belief that we can create in our mind and treat it as a fact. They're interpretations your brain created to avoid uncertainty. So if we reframe this, ask yourself, is this actually true? Or does it just feel true? A feeling is not a fact. Because feelings are powerful, but they are not always accurate. If this is starting to shift something for you, I created a free guide called Tap into Your Zone of Genius and Monetize It. It's designed to help you move from feeling stuck to actually seeing what's possible for you. So the link for it is in the description below. Be sure and grab that. Oftentimes, you're overestimating risks and understanding yourself. You imagine everything that could go wrong, failing, losing money, starting over. But you rarely think about what could go right or what you're actually capable of building. So here's another reframe we can make. You've already handled hard things. You've already figured out things before. In corporate, you know how many challenges and situations that you had to navigate, and you made it through. You made it work. That's just who you are because you are a high achieving woman. Why are you assuming this is the one thing you can't do? You're waiting to feel ready, but readiness comes after action. You think, I'll move when I feel more confident. But confidence doesn't come first. It comes from doing the thing. With a reframe, let's think about it. You don't need clarity to start. You get clarity by starting. You're confusing discomfort with misalignment. Just because something feels uncomfortable doesn't mean it's wrong. Growth feels unfamiliar, change feels unstable. All of that is happening in our brain. So we have to reframe it and ask, is this discomfort because it's not for me, or because I'm not used to it yet. So you're trying, what you're doing is really trying to make a permanent decision too early. You're putting too much pressure on one more move. And that is, do I leave? Do I stay? What if it's the wrong decision? We're not talking about just moving, quitting your job. That is not what we're talking about. We're talking about creating options by building something from what you already know or the life experience that you have had. So, when you have these kinds of thoughts of not leaving or staying, or what if it's the wrong decision, it becomes too much, so you do nothing. So let's reframe that to, you don't need to decide your entire future today. You just need to take the next step, step by step. Build something on the side, explore, test. You're allowed to figure it out as you go. The real shift is choosing truth over temporary emotion. Your emotions will tell you, stay safe, don't risk it, wait a little longer. But the truth might be, you've outgrown this. You're capable of more. And staying is costing you more than leaving ever will. And I know that from my own experience. I had gotten to a point in corporate that it was not good for my mental and physical health. And when you are in spaces like that, at some point, you have to decide, am I going to keep choosing what feels comfortable or what I know is actually true for me? You don't break out of something like this overnight. Not at all. But you do break it one decision at a time. One new thought, one small action, one moment where you choose differently. That's how this starts. If you're ready to start shifting how you think and actually explore what this could look like for you, do download the free guide, tap into your zone of genius and monetize it. It will help you start seeing what's possible beyond where you are right now. You have talents and expertise from your job, and you have life experience that you have been able to navigate and get on the other side, that other people could benefit from it. This guide actually has a prompt in it that will have you put in your skills, your life experience, and it will help you to see what could be possible as a foundation for a business for you. Again, the link is in the description below, so do grab that. Thank you for stopping by to watch this video. I hope that you will come back, and I also hope that if you have another woman friend in your life, sister, aunt, who could benefit from this message, share this video with them. I will be on this channel. I will be talking about the challenges that we face in corporate and how to look at options if we are in a space where it is costing us more to stay than it is to create a business on the side, so that we can make that transition if that is what we want and oftentimes what we need. So I hope to see you in the next video, and until then, think about your options, because you do have them. You do not have to stay in a space that is not good for you. See you in the next video.